Now if you want hard edges, then I'll show you how to do some drop shadows with hard edges. We'll just use one of our stencils for an edge. If you wanted to leave a little black root, you could.
So it really covers a large amount of space very quickly.
Well, these are the body brushes, so they do. The nozzles are a little bigger, so you can spray faster, bigger. Oh, and the wider you make it, then of course the brighter your colors are going to be. See, the closer you come, you can do just finer lines.
Okay.
It's really quite easy. See. What am I doing over there? Let me look down. Lewis's head. Perfect. Perfect. Make it nice and light. Get out all of those shadows. Then we'll make shadows. A little goes a long way. I could probably do 500 people and never change out a bottle of this makeup. These are our 1 ounce bottles.
Okay, and because the gun isn't touching your client's head, you can use it on multiple clients without having to clean it?
No cross-contamination. Not with the makeup, so you wouldn't pour the makeup back into the bottle. You know, if you had a different lid on it. So no cross-contamination. So really, this is the most sanitary way to apply makeup. It addresses all the issues. Let's see, here's some blue. Can you see this blue?
Yeah, I'll come around by you.
Boy. I'm just freehanding. The more passes, then the brighter the color, because it makes it opaque. See, I'm just drawing with it. So it really is just all about controlling this brush. And that's what our classes are all about, is learning to control this brush. And then you can put your own spin on it. So it's really the most creative way to express yourself. And this just washes out, no problem, no staining. I'm going to use it multiple colors. When you spray over each other, it makes even more different colors. You can do shadows. See, the more passes, the more opaque, and it'll really punch them up.
Cool.
And I told you some of these colors work under black.
So some of these colors work under black light? That's cool.
This one works under black light. It's just some great
You're a good sport.
Yes, Lewis is a great sport.
Now, can you use this if you hadn't sprayed his hair white as like a primer, would the colors still show up on his dark hair?
They do, you know, just not as much according to how, you know, light or how dark the hair is. And you can almost watch this makeup dry. It dries really good, and that's why you don't want to pull your lever back too much to make it too wet. It's better to do light little passes, so then there's no smudging when you start laying in your patterns. See, you can just draw right with it. And the hard edges read better for camera. I did the body painting for Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me.
Oh, really?
And every time you hear the theme song, you'll see one of my stencils that I hand cut.
Oh, wow.
And in our classes, we teach you to cut stencils. It's really, really creative. Like for Austin Powers, we did the Mel symbol and the peace sign, and we made them a little larger for the body.
Okay, and where did you spray them on the body?
All over the body. All over. They're so fun and so cute. So if you rent that movie, you can see.
So what's the next color you're going to use?
This is kind of a
purple.
Magenta kind of guy. This is just back bubbling. Just a mix.
Can you show me that one more time?
This is back bubbling, but I don't want you to do it because it'll blow out of this hole.
Okay. But that helps mixes the
color. There's a little siphon tube down in that bottle that hooks to the brush. me just drawing with it. The closer I am, just draw with it. Just control. More passes. Oh, this one works under black light too.
Wow, that's really cool.
So fun tonight.
If you're going to a party or a Halloween party, or if you're doing a photo shoot, what other ways can people take advantage of this?
Oh, fashion shows is amazing. I mean, you can cut logos and oh my gosh, there's not much you can't do. It works over all the latex gels and foam rubbers. Like we just did the new HD camera for Canon. We did a little mini movie and we made, you know, prosthetic pieces that looked like implants. And the makeup just adhered right to it, and we put stitches on it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's great. So we just saw it on Friday, and the makeup looked so natural, and everyone looked 20 years younger. Just like with this, you look 20 years younger.
Yeah.
So you want those images, those stencils to read. So I'm just opaquing this out a little more. Right. See how cute she looks. Right. So it goes really fast, and time is money. They don't ever give you enough time to do your job anymore at fashion shows or movies, TV. Let's see.
So your next step is to take a stencil.
Here's all of our animal prints.
We have reptile, zebra, and leopard.
There's leopard. Let's come over here and give.
He's a good sport.
And if this was clean and we could see through it, then I'm sorry, it makes it a little better. Here's our black, and just spray your black through it. And they wash off really easy with our cleaner. They clean up really nicely. So I'm just looking through it the best I can. If you hold your stencil down hard, you have harder edges, and it definitely reads better.
Okay.
When I did my research for Austin Powers, I was watching Goldie Hawn and Laugh-In, and I could hardly see the body painting for Laugh-In because it was hand painted and it was very soft. And that's why I feel they used my stencils for the movie every time the fun, because it's hard edged, and all you do is just hold your stencil down hard. You can just move it around. This gives you a little space for overspray. And again, they were cleaner and I could see through them. But since this isn't my first rodeo run, I could fake it a lot. See me just working it. It's really easy, but it doesn't mean you have to tell your clients that. So you can make money.
Now, what can somebody charge for this?
Well, you can charge by the color. You can charge by the intricacy of it. You know, if at Halloween, I think you could charge more. But Austin Powers paid really well and paid by the day. Right? Just dance around here, rock and roll. So you just move them around. So you just place them where you want, wherever something is missing.
So what's your, if you could offer one tip to somebody starting off with this, what would it be?
Well, you need to control this brush and get creative. Put your spin on it and express yourself.
What's one mistake that you see people making often?
Well, maybe selling themselves a little too early before they, you know, are efficient with it. You don't want to be learning in front of them if you're like trying to educate them. Here's one thing. You can give them a great haircut if you're a hairdresser, and I am. And then you can add all of these colors to kind of, you know, upsell them a little bit. Put a little color in their hair and stencil it, and it just washes out, but then they still have your great haircut.
So what kind of special occasions can people use airbrush makeup for?
Well, I feel this is going to become daily wear. I hate to say it, but everyone's just so creative and want to express themselves these days and be an individual.